On Saturday, September 10th, more than 700 runners and walkers took part in the 2016 edition of the Maple Leaf Half Marathon and 5K Run and Walk. And while for most onlookers, those participants are the race, there's a long background story to how they were able to be there. Let's go behind the scenes at the Maple Leaf. For several months before the race, a committee of about a dozen people meets to begin planning it, led by race director Amy Herman. The committee works out every detail of the race and coordinating with numerous groups and individuals who provide the volunteers to staff the water stations along the course, run the start and finish lines, provide first aid in the event of emergencies, as well as security along the course. The Wednesday before the race, some of these volunteers help out with last-minute preparations, like arranging the medallions given to all runners.
It's a community event in a couple different ways. One is the putting the event on. Secondly, it's we try to share the profits with the community and the different nonprofits.
The Maple Leaf started in the mid-1970s and for a while attracted some of the world's top runners, and world records were set here in both the men's and women's divisions for the half marathon. The race was run on and off during the 1980s and 90s, and again in 2002 on a different course than the one used today, which winds through town before sending runners along the length of Manchester West Road to Route 30, then zigzagging eastward through some hilly back roads to Route 7A before turning back to the starting point at the rec park. The race was revived again in 2007 with a lot of encouragement from former Chamber of Commerce Director Jay Hathaway, who persuaded the Lions Club to be the main sponsor of the event. This year, his son, James Hathaway, brought the Vermont chapter of the Make-A-Wish Foundation into the event to help raise awareness about the work of their foundation, which grants and finds funds to grant seriously ill children a special request.
To know we exist. I mean, a lot of people know about Make-A-Wish National, but I want people to know there's a Make-A-Wish Vermont. And the reason for that is that we serve only kids in Vermont, and we also get all of our money from donors in Vermont. So just to be up in Burlington area, which is where most of our donors and our beneficiaries are, isn't our mission. Our mission is being one Vermont, all of Vermont. So this race, as I know from my history with it, with my father's involvement for a long time, and attracts a lot of attention. And I thought this would be a great opportunity, a great vehicle for us to educate people about the mission of Make-A-Wish and Make-A-Wish Vermont in particular.
The race is a complicated jigsaw puzzle to put together, but each year it all works out, said race director Amy Herman.
No, I don't think there's any one piece that's more difficult. I think it's the culmination of all the pieces coming together and making sure that nothing fell through the cracks, because there's a lot of moving pieces, so it's a little bit difficult in that respect. But as long as everybody does their piece, it should all come together and be pretty successful.
After the start of the race, there's still lots to do, both at the rec park and out on the course, where several water stations are in place, such as this one, staffed by students from Burton Academy at the corner of Manchester West Road and Route 30. So have you done this now every time over the last 3 or 4 years? Is that it?
Yep, I'm a senior this year, and I've done cross country all 4 years. This is my third time actually being here.
How many cups of water do you guys go through over the course of the race?
A lot. I mean, this is all the cups that they brought us, and I don't think it's enough. We got 2 full tables here.
Dave Pardo served as race director for many years and finally got the chance to watch the race this year, along with another volunteer who was helping out, Ben Beers of Manchester.
Director, your everything is on your plate. Here all I have to deal with is traffic, and you get to see the runners. You know, when I was director, you'd be in the rec center the whole time, and all you saw after they left was people coming in one by one, but you were dealing with problems there. And this is ideal. You know, it's fun.
Each year, it's a different thing. This intersection right here seems to be the most difficult one, but as long as we can keep the people happy, the drivers and stuff in their trucks and cars and stuff, we're happy.
This year's race was won by Yuzo Aramaki from Japan, who's living in Cos Cob, Connecticut right now, in a time of 1 hour, 23 minutes and 18 seconds. He was followed in second place by Chung Hwang Sung of Latham, New York, at 1 hour, 24 minutes and 40 seconds, then in third place by Kevin Baker of Stamford, Connecticut, at 1 hour, 26:55. Right behind them was one of the locals, Chris Conti of Manchester, who finished with a time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 44 seconds. And right behind them was Nancy Clayton, the first female runner to cross the finish line with a time of 1 hour, 29 minutes, and 5 seconds. But the event attracts all sorts of visitors, such as this group of women from Ohio who walked in the 5K as part of a girls' weekend out. So just as it takes all kinds of people to participate in a road race, so it takes a lot of different people to make it happen. Winners are everywhere, both on and off the course, and we'll leave you with some of the entertainment from the day. For the GNAT TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.